12 News, your election headquarters. Sponsored by Nature's Federal Credit Union.
12 News is your election headquarters. We have more election returns coming in right now. Good evening, Southeast Texas. I'm Cladra Rhodes.
And I'm Jordan Williams. Just after 8:30, and the Beaumont mayor's race appears to be headed for a runoff. 5 candidates faced off. Former Mayor Robin Mouton in the lead with 41% of the vote. It appears she will face a runoff with either Mayor Roy West or Councilman Randy Felshaw. That's been back and forth all night. Right now, the former mayor in second with 30% of the vote. Only the top 2 head to the runoff.
A real nail biter right there. Daybreak anchor Tia Johnson joins us live from Robin Mouton's watch party at her home. Tia, how's she feeling right now?
Yeah, well, I spoke with Robin Mouton just before we came on air, and she said that she's feeling confident right now. She's at a watch party with her family and friends. You can see they are excited as well. They've been watching the numbers come in along with her. A couple of minutes ago, I think a new round of numbers dropped. You can see them cheering, being excited and everything. And now I'm joined here with Robin Mouton. And, you know, Robin, how are you feeling so far as you see these numbers come in? You're currently in the lead.
I'm feeling excited. I'm really excited about the numbers. It's showing that the work paid off.
And talking about, you know, work paid off, we all know you entered the race last minute. You know, what was your message to voters, or what were you doing to get to where you are right now?
I just told the voters that I had proven leadership. I've been the mayor before. I go in day one knowing what to do.
And talking about day one, if you become mayor of Beaumont again, what does the first 100 days look like for you?
First 100 days probably look more like unifying our council, because it's going to be a mixture of new and old council members. So the first thing I would love to do is just get together with all of the new council members to say that, look, we're going to work together so that we can move this city forward.
You know, my co-anchor Mark Armstrong talked to you earlier, and you said that you want to finish what you started. Kind of tell us what that is.
Finishing what I started is downtown Beaumont renovation. I started with the AT&T building, the purchase of it, the tear down of it, and so now we're right now at all of the green space, so that now we have a flat, clear view to the river, and now we can move forward with revitalizing downtown Riverfront.
Okay, and we will be here all night, just here with Robin Mouton and her family as they watch those numbers roll in. For now, sending it back to you guys in studio.
Thank you, Tia. Now to a showdown that's one of the tightest races we've seen in years. The Ward 2 battle between businessman Joey Hilliard and incumbent Mike Getz. Now you can see Joey Hilliard has 51% of the vote. Right now, Mike Getz with 49% of the vote. Getz has held the seat for 14 years.
You know, just dozens of votes separating the two at this point. So we will watch this one closely. Ebony Coleman following this. She has been with both of the campaigns throughout the day. Looks like she's got Mr. Hilliard with her right now live.
Hey guys, I have Joey Hilliard here, his family. He's crying. Joey, this is a very close race. Now, Rogers Parks has just made it to Jefferson County Courthouse. They're still counting final votes, right?
Yes.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling wonderful. I feel like Beaumont has made their choice, and they've said it's time for a change. It's time for new leadership in this city. It's time for a different direction. And I am just so proud of my city. I'm so proud of the people that live here, that they've stood up with one voice and said enough. They said we want a different direction for our city. And I'm beyond blessed to know that the people stood up with me and said it's time for a change.
Joey, why are you so emotional tonight? This is a huge win for you. Talk to me about that, the emotions.
Well, you know, I mean, I don't know.
You were crying, I mean.
I am. I'm so proud of the people of Beaumont to say enough is enough. It's time for a change. It's time to send our city in a different direction. It's time for new leadership. And I'm so proud of our city. I'm so proud of the people here that they stood up with one voice and they said, it's time.
Well, Joey, when I tell you that official results have not come in yet, they're still counting Rogers Parks, does it make you feel any type of way that it could sway?
No, it doesn't. I think the people have spoken. And the people have spoken, and I think they've said it's time for a change. And I'm proud to be a part of that change. And I'm proud that enough people trusted me with something as beautiful as their vote and said, we believe in Joey, and we believe Joey's going to take our city in a new direction. And so I'm so proud of our city. I've never been so proud of our city that they're ready for a new change and a new direction. And it's just amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
All right, Joey, thank you so much for joining us here. A room full of emotion here at the Toasted Yolk at Joey's Watch Party. Back to you guys. I'm live in Beaumont. Ebony Coleman, 12 News.
Mr. Hilliard in the lead right now by 58 votes. So yes, an extremely tight one there. Beaumont's Ward 3, we are calling the winner in this one. Voters have elected LaDonna Sherwood, a small business owner and a precinct chair in the Jefferson County Democratic Party. She defeated Terry Preston Roy. She garnered 77% of the vote. Now to Ward 1, Corey Crenshaw with a massive lead there, 62% of the vote. He is a former Jefferson County District Attorney and judge, certainly on the path to victory as it appears over Mark Stiles, a former state representative. Current Ward Councilman Taylor Neal did not run for re-election. And there are several mayoral races that we're watching around the 409.
That's right. We'll begin in Port Arthur, where 4 candidates ran for mayor. Right now, Charlotte Moses is in the lead with 50% of the vote. She served on Port Arthur City Council for 7 years from 2015 to 2023. Now, Moses also spent 18 years in the city's Human Resource Department. There you see on your screen Charlie Lewis with 30% of the vote, Chuck Vincent with 16%, and Alan Volka with 3% of the vote. And in Vidor, 5 people ran against incumbent Misty Sanj. She served the city for the last 9 years. Sanj is currently in the lead right now with 49% of the vote against Nicole McGowan with 33% and Ken Luce with 11% there.
All right, we've got some final numbers from Nederland to share where voters have elected Jeff Darby. We'll share that with you. Jeff Darby, the new mayor of Nederland. He defeated Emmett Hollier. Darby is retired from the U.S. Department of Labor after spending 33 years as an investigator. You can see he got 58% of the vote. This is final, so congratulations to Jeff Darby. Also up in Jasper, a mayor's vote there where the challenger Clark McLean has beaten the incumbent Anderson Land. So Jasper will be getting a new mayor. Land also faced another challenger, Bo Limbrick. Again, Jasper has a new mayor, and perhaps a new neighbor as well for some, Clark McLean. And we'll show you those numbers. Our graphic sketching up just a bit like we were talking about. McLean, I got 58% of the vote. Again, these, Claydra, are final numbers.
Yes, these numbers just coming in as we speak. Let's turn down to our schools. 4 school districts put bond packages on their ballots, asking voters to say yes to some major projects.
We'll start with Port Arthur ISD. They split the bond into 2 propositions.
Now it looks like Proposition A will win this one. Now that bond will allocate $222 million for a combined middle school to replace Thomas Jefferson and Abraham Lincoln middle schools. You can see 59% of the voters voted yes for this one, along with other districts' improvements that they voted for. Now Proposition B also looks like it will pass. It gives the district $78 million for the construction of a new stadium complex. You can see 56% of the voters voted yes for this one, while 44% voted no.
We've been hearing from the administration there in Port Arthur, Dr. Mark Portery, saying, hey, this just makes more sense. Instead of continuing to renovate aging facilities, let's put the money into some new investments for our students. All right, over in Bridge City, some excitement there. Proposition A appears it will also pass. It is winning, we can say, with 65% of the vote saying yes to this. Prop A gives Bridge City ISD $27 million for a new performing arts facility. The band directors, the choral program, they've really been pushing this, and there's a lot of excitement there in Bridge City tonight.
That's a great opportunity for students here in Southeast Texas.
Big, yeah.
So that's a look at where things stand right now.
Definitely want to recap, if you're just tuning in, what's going on in Beaumont. We'll put the updated numbers on the screen. In the Beaumont mayor's race, 5 candidates faced off, as you know, and former Mayor Robin Mouton, as you heard live moments ago, in the lead with 41% of the vote. Claydra, it appears that she will be in a runoff. At this point, if the numbers ended this way, it would be Robin Mouton and the incumbent Roy West facing off again, kind of a repeat of what we saw in 21 and 2023, and now again in 2025. Also, we should note in the city of Beaumont, at least for this election, the runoff date, according to both the campaigns, will be Saturday, June 7th.
So we'll be looking forward to that. And we'll continue to keep you updated. Just text results to 409-838-1212, and we'll send our full election guide straight to your phone.
Of course, we'll have complete coverage coming up tonight on 12 News at 10, and as those results come in. Keep it here.